So the trees arrived today. It's Wednesday, and I'm gonna get them planted this weekend, hopefully. I was super lucky, and last weekend I found a tree planter on Craigslist. I've been looking for a long time, and I finally found one. I'm super happy about that. Seems to work pretty good. There's definitely a few things I'd like to rebuild on it, but for this year anyways, it's definitely going to work to get this done. I'm out here tonight. I just want to got some spray paint in the wheel. I really want to see how far it's going to go, and how far back, because I only sprayed back to where we had mowed in the fall. I want to see if I have to spray anymore and try to get a straight line painted. Not that we can't drive in a straight line with the tractor, but if we got a straight line, then they'll be straight, and hopefully the rest of the rows will be straight too. And then we're going to get them planted on this weekend, and it's going to be great. Hopefully the tree planter works the way it should. Looks pretty good, but definitely a few pieces that are worn. But we got it to work, at least to function for one tree planting right now. So from here to my car, which is where the end is, we're stopping right here. And it's actually the telephone pole right before my car is about 540 feet. So the tree planter should plant them every 6 feet or so. So that's about 90 trees. So it definitely is going to go back farther than what I've sprayed already. But I'm also going to spray some other spots, or plant some other spots around that I want some trees for some snow breaks and things. But I'm definitely going to have to spray a little bit more down here. But I'll be able to at least get a lot of trees in this weekend. If I have to wait and get some more stuff mowed and let things dry out a little bit more, I can do that too. But it's pretty interesting that it's only going to take 90 trees a row. Well, that's okay. I'd rather have it thicker that way anyways. That way they can grow up and make a nice wall. So today, hopefully we're gonna get pretty much all the trees planted, I'm hoping. It's really nice out today. High's like 70, sunny, perfect. Like I said the other night, I got this cut, or my grandfather cut this the other night before it rained out again. And I'm gonna come out here and spray it here this morning, and then let it dry, and I'm gonna plant the trees right on top of it today. It's not gonna be any problems. Once it dries onto the grass, it's not gonna affect the trees at all. So I'm going to get this sprayed, and then we're going to get the tree planter out and get started. Hopefully it should be able to do it all today. We're hoping. We're gonna get started. This is about half of the trees. I think there's 10 buckets here. Some of them sat last night, some of them we just put in the water today, but they'll be okay. Here's our new tree planter. It's a little rusty, but put a couple things in here. We put this piece in here because this pin wasn't hitting with the keyway here. Should be working now. Oh, it is working now. Good enough for today. The wheels are really wobbly and could use some new bearings and stuff, but it's gonna work today, and that's good.
dry spots, I did a really good job putting the tree in. I'd say right about 6 feet. You can hardly tell he did anything, but in the wetter spots
Over there and stuff, you can see where it ripped up a lot of stuff. But those dry spots are where it's going to grow anyway, so at least that's where the we just got back from lunch. I think we got 8 rows in. I figure we're probably going to put about 15 over here. But we haven't been getting every spot because a couple spots are a little wet, so we're probably only putting like 65 to 70 trees per row. So a little less than I thought, but I got some other spots we can put them. We filled up all the buckets again, so the roots are in the water before we put them in the ground. But we're definitely having to go back through and push the trees back upright before we can continue. So I think we got 4 rows to push down right now. Then we can put some more back in the ground again. We got in all we're going to put in out here. I figure it's about 900 to my best calculations, how many we have left. So that's only half of them, but that's okay. Used less than I thought because of the wet spots we had to skip. But there's a lot of trees out there. We just got like 2 more rows to push down, and then we can go do some more out somewhere else. Found a couple other spots we're going to put some. That wasn't in the plan, but we have a lot of trees left, so. Trees are good everywhere though.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Calm down.
Okay. Well, that's it for day one of planting trees. I figure we got about half of them in. Maybe not quite. But out there looks good, and over there, the spot we mowed today, it's pretty dry over here, so hopefully it goes pretty quick and we can put them in the ground and it goes in good and everything. That should be good. And if they don't, we can't get them all planted somewhere, then we'll throw them in the woods. It's whatever. They're not that expensive per tree anyway, so. This is the end of video number 1. I'll do another video on the rest of the trees. Probably going to plant most of them tomorrow, hopefully. So stay tuned.